Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, folks. Let's talk about what's been happening with the Cleveland Browns. You know, the team that's always been on the cusp of greatness, but somehow just hasn't fully broken through yet. This season, despite some ups and downs, has shown us that the Browns are still very much in the mix, and recent performances have added some interesting layers to their story. The latest victory in Week 7 against the Miami Dolphins might not have been a blowout, but it was a statement game, one that, believe it or not, could have reverberations that last for quite some time in this division. The Dolphins, as many know, aren't exactly a powerhouse this year. They've struggled at times, and their roster isn't filled with the same star power we've seen in previous seasons. Still, beating any NFL team convincingly is no small feat, and the Browns managed to come out and take care of business. That's important because it shows resilience, a team that can step up when it counts, even if their overall record hasn't yet reflected that consistency. It's these small, positive steps that give fans hope that this team is moving in the right direction, even if the season so far has been a bit rocky. And look, the Browns haven't been playing their best football this year. That's no secret. There have been moments of brilliance and flashes of potential, but overall it's been a bit inconsistent. Still, any win, especially one that helps boost confidence, is a step forward. The key takeaway here is that this team, despite the struggles, has shown it can compete and, more importantly, win on any given Sunday. That's a vital mindset for a team looking to make a playoff push and, perhaps more ambitiously, chase a Super Bowl. Now, moving beyond that game, let's touch on some of the strategic discussions happening behind the scenes in Cleveland. The Browns are at a critical juncture, and the trade deadline is fast approaching. The front office has been quite active in recent years, making moves that have sometimes surprised fans and analysts alike. One of the players that has been at the center of trade rumors is David Njoku, the team's talented tight end. The interesting thing about Njoku is that he's been a key piece for Cleveland, especially with their heavy reliance on two tight end sets, what they call 12 personnel, which has become a staple of their offensive identity. Njoku, who was a Pro Bowler just 2 years ago, is a player that many fans still hold in high regard. His leadership on the field and his athletic ability make him a valuable asset. But the reality is, with the team's current situation and the upcoming free agency, the Browns are contemplating their options. It's no secret that Njoku is set to become a free agent at the end of this season, and with the team sitting at 2-5, the trade rumors have heated up. Some analysts, including Corey Kinnan from USA Today, believe that the Browns might decide to part ways with Njoku, possibly to free up cap space and to bring in younger, cheaper options. What makes this situation so intriguing is the fact that Njoku, despite his recent less explosive performances, possibly due to added weight or the wear and tear of the season, is still a highly valuable player. His familiarity with the offense and his leadership make him an attractive trade asset for contenders looking for a proven, versatile tight end. The Browns, on the other hand, might look to develop Harold Fannin Jr., a promising rookie who is already filling in as the primary tight end. That could mean a shift in their offensive plans, especially since Fannin is seen as a long-term investment. It's also worth noting that Njoku's future in Cleveland is not just about the trade deadline. There's a real possibility that the team might decide to release him outright, especially if they believe they can find a cheaper, more cost-effective option that can still contribute at a high level. The NFL is a business, and when a team is in the midst of a losing streak, tough decisions often come to the forefront. But let's not forget how impactful Njoku has been in the past. His ability to make plays down the middle, his blocking skills, and his leadership qualities make him more than just a trade chip. He's a player who could help a contender win now. If he impresses at the right time, he might even attract a decent free agency market, giving him a shot at a fresh start and a chance to compete for a championship. Diving into the bigger picture, the Browns' outlook for the rest of the season depends on several variables. Their defense, led by emerging stars and veteran leadership, has shown flashes of brilliance but also moments of vulnerability. On offense, Deshaun Watson's performance will undoubtedly be a critical factor in their success moving forward. Watson's ability to lead this team and produce consistent, high-level play is what many fans are watching closely. If he can find his rhythm and connect with key weapons, the Browns could still turn things around and make a push in what's shaping up to be a very competitive AFC. Looking at the bigger NFL landscape, Cleveland's recent moves and the potential trades are indicative of a team that's trying to rebuild its core, add young talent, and position itself for a deep playoff run in the coming years. It's about building a foundation that can sustain success, but also knowing when to make tough decisions to improve immediate prospects. The trade deadline will be a defining moment for this franchise, and fans are eager to see what moves the front office will make. Meanwhile, the fans in Cleveland are more passionate than ever. They know the history of this franchise, how close they've come in the past, how many heartbreaks they've endured, and how desperately they want to see their team lift the Lombardi Trophy again. Every game, every play, every decision off the field is scrutinized and analyzed because the Browns are more than just a team. They're a part of the city's identity. The hope is that these recent wins and strategic moves will eventually lead to that elusive Super Bowl victory, something that has been a long time coming. And let's be honest, the NFL is a league of parity. On any given Sunday, a team can surprise everyone, and Cleveland has shown it has the talent and resilience to be that surprise. The leadership of players like Njoku, the coaching staff's ability to adapt, and Deshaun Watson's potential to elevate the offense are all pieces of a puzzle that could fit together perfectly if the right decisions are made in the coming weeks. Now, looking ahead, fans are eager to see how the Browns will approach the trade deadline. Will they hold on to Njoku and try to maximize his value? Or will they decide to part ways, focusing on developing their young talent and saving cap space? Whatever the case, it's clear that this team is at a crossroads, and every move will be scrutinized closely. But more than that, it's about the hope and belief that they can turn this season around and make a meaningful run in the postseason. In conclusion, what we're witnessing right now is a team that's fighting to stay relevant, to prove its critics wrong, and to show that the Cleveland Browns still have that championship DNA. The recent victory over the Dolphins is just a small piece of a much bigger puzzle, and fans should stay optimistic because, in the NFL, everything can change in an instant. The upcoming weeks will be crucial, and the decisions made by the front office, especially regarding players like Njoku, will shape the future of this franchise. So keep your eyes peeled, Browns fans, because this is just the beginning of an exciting journey. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all of this? Do you think Njoku will stay or go? Do you believe the Browns can turn this season around? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns as a whole. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, more insights, and all the latest news from the NFL and your favorite team. So stay tuned, keep the passion alive, and let's see this Browns journey unfold together. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Browns.